That home right there belonged to a lady named Helen. She used to be a school teacher. She was in her 80s. The day the flood came, she never made it out of her bedroom. They found her 2 weeks later in her bed. The house next to it belonged to her mom. It's fallen down. I sat in that house there, which belonged to a family member, because I was hurt at the time. I'm disabled and I couldn't walk. I was bedridden for 6 months. When the water came, I couldn't get out. I had to wait for the water to come up over those windows to float myself out, because the door wouldn't open, it was swollen shut. And I couldn't lift myself out the windows because I was hurt. And I went upstairs, thinking, the flood water wouldn't get that high because it never has. But hey, flashing, it's higher than I'd ever seen in my life. I sat in that window, one of those windows on the other side, and I'll show you the next point I'm going to. That window right there was the window I sat in for 10 hours. The water came. Usually the water don't even reach this place right here. And the highest it's ever been is maybe 1 block high down here. When the cat woke me up around 2 in the morning, it was almost to the bottom of these windows. Like I said, I had to wait for it to come up over the windows to float myself out, because I couldn't lift myself through them. I hurt so bad. It was hard for me to stand up and down. I could walk a little bit, but I'd been bedridden for 3 months. I mean, not 3 months, but 3 weeks before the flood happened. And I was just getting better. After the flood, I was bedridden again till around December of that year, because I got hurt again. But I sat in that window, and the water came up and up and up, and it reached over those windows right there. It's insane. I sit in that window, looking at that house. All you could see was just a little bit of the green roof sticking up out of the water. I sat in that window for 10 hours in a chair in the water before a chopper fished me out, looking at this house. All you could see was a little bit of the roof, a little fleck of green sticking out of the water. My aunt was in there. I sat there in that window and I watched her drown. I couldn't do a goddamn thing. And they say don't judge a book by its cover. That house looks fine, don't it? I wish I could show you. It's an empty shell. There are no insides to that house. Now my house is up on the hill behind it here. And this bridge is what I used to get to the highway. I mean, there's roads over there, but they're miles of dirt roads, and you can't drive a car through it and keep it. Taxis won't come and get you. Emergency services won't come unless they absolutely have to, and then they'll get lost. You see the problem. And then on September 18th of last year, 2024, no, it's September 28th, just 30 minutes after sunset, someone set fire to my home and burned it to the ground. And I lost everything. This is no big deal to people. Homes are something you can just go out and they're everywhere. I have videos of me driving around this road, riding my four-wheeler around it. Go watch them. I'll show you exactly what it is. I have videos of me driving up and down this road through this community. showing you all the empty and destroyed houses. Gone. There used to be one set right there. Gone. That trail I just showed you of Helen's, there's a house beside of it. It washed away in the flood. And believe it or not, it was J.D. Vance's nephew who came and bulldozed it a couple months ago. Not saying anything one way or the other about that. Because I'm from Jackson, Kentucky. This is Breathitt County. And I just want to show what it looks like today. I'll be doing more of these. I'll eventually put them together into an hour-long thing. So yeah, I'm basically screwed.